Animating text properties in After Effects is not possible by default, and sometimes we need to show these types of animations of the text size changing when our UX flows call for it. Let me show you how you can animate text with some simple expressions. Here we are inside of After Effects, and we have this great piece of text right here. And we have all of these text properties that by default, you cannot animate them. There's no keyframe, stopwatch anywhere here. Let me show you how we can animate it with some simple expressions. So if we actually go here and do our drop down on our text layer, open this up and look at our source text. If we do an Alt Option click on the stopwatch, we can get access to the expressions. And so we want to actually access all of these wonderful properties and be able to alter them somehow. So let's first see how we might do that just for the text size, the font size. So we already have text.sourceText. Let's do dot style, and we'll do a line break, and we will type in dot set font size. And you can see it kind of fills in for us. And so whatever we put in here, so if I put in 100, you'll see that our text size changes. If I put in 900, you can see that it changes. We want to be able to animate this value though, and by default, I cannot animate this expression. So what we want to do is we want to add a slider expression control. And so if we actually find this here, we can click and drag it all the way over to our layer. And now what we have is our slider controls here inside of our layer. And here we can actually choose values and we can animate them. And so let's actually link our expression to this slider here. The easiest way to do that is put your cursor inside of these parentheses, use this pick whip right here and pull it all the way up here to the slider. And you see that it has filled the expression in with the name of the effect slider control. And so now if we take a look, we can see that we see nothing, and that is because we are set to -9. So if we pull this up to 48, now we're starting to see stuff. And if we pull it up all the way, we can start to see some things. And let's actually test out to make sure that we can actually animate this beautiful text. So we'll reset the stopwatch, put a keyframe down, go forward 100 milliseconds, go forward in time just a little bit, increase the text size, go forward in time a little bit, and decrease the text size. And we'll ease them. And look, now we got some animated text size here in After Effects, and it was super easy. But what if we want to animate a little bit more than that? Let's go see what other things that we have access to with these expressions. So we have set font size. We can also do set leading. And let's go ahead and create a new slider control. I can just do Command D, duplicate that, set that to leading, and do a pick whip here. And then make sure that your leading is set to anything but auto. And you can see that now it applies this value to the leading. Additionally, we can do set tracking, and let's go ahead and create a new one, and we can animate the tracking as well. So let's set some keyframes. With a few simple expressions and some sliders, we can now have access to all of these properties that we previously were not able to animate with our text. So this allows you to bring your text animations to life in your UX motion flows. And that's how we animate text properties inside of After Effects. Catch y'all next time.